Hello everyone, Nico here, and welcome to episode 4 of NIKO'S Customs. Today we'll be talking about Gordon the Blue Engine. But before we get started, let's just go over the history. From 1920 to 1921, an experimental prototype was being built for the GNR. This engine was called the A1 Pacific, and it was designed for express work, and the prototype ended up being what we know today as Gordon. Then in 1923, Gordon was sold off to the Northwestern Railway and became its fourth engine. From then on, Gordon was the railway's permanent express engine and would handle express trains from Tidmouth to Barrow and Furness. Now it's time to talk about the model. We start off with the face. Just like all the others, I've cut it off and put a paper one. And to be honest, this is much better than the original Mattel Gordon face. I just didn't like it at all. I just thought it looked weird for some reason. And I think the paper face more suits it and matches the original prop. Now for the bottom part. Just like all the others, I painted the running board a nice crisp white. And I know there's a little black splotch right there, but nothing a good can of white paint can't fix. I've also painted this blue part, which I actually don't know what it's called, on next to Gordon's smoke box, blue, to match it to the original color, and I think it looks good. The lamp irons have been painted a nice black as well, and so have the buffer and coupling, and I know it's a little scratched on the buffers, but I can always fix those up later. Now, for the other sides, I did really nothing to it because nothing really needed to be done. I liked it the way it is. And I've added the blue splotches onto the side rods just like all the other models, and I've painted the piston the exact same blue as the little thing that's on Gordon's smoke box. I would also like to mention I did mess up on the blue paint on the splashers, but I can probably fix that later on. And for the last detail on the engine is the cab windows. I painted them a little sloppy, I know. I plan to fix them soon. I've also made it for the other side, which looks a lot better if I do say so myself. The right one just looks really weird for some reason. But yes, I do plan to fix them soon. Now for the tender. Nothing much really to talk about here, because I just left it as it is, with the little details here and there. I like the front and the cold detailing, which is really done really nicely, but again, nothing much to talk about. Now for the back. The buffer beam has been painted a nice red, but could use some touch-ups, and so could the buffers, as they're really badly chipped. And I've used a skinny popsicle stick and added some white and red paint to make a tail lamp. Now time to see him in action. Now to talk about what I do not like about the model. Now for the lining, it's just really messed up and I just do not like it, but I don't want to try attempting to fix it because I don't want to mess up or ruin what I've already done to the model. So I just say to leave it as it is. It's the same on both sides, but at this point I'm alright with it. It's just something I just don't really like though. But those are just nitpicks, and I still really like the model and the modifications I've already done to it. I'm pretty proud of it, and it's gotta be one of my favorites. Thank you all for tuning in to NIKO'S Customs episode 4, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye!